What's up, gang?
How's it
So, guess what?
going?
So we finally are doing it. We're doing it. We've been kind of moving it a little bit back. It's
Yes.
like what?
A little too long.
A little too long. But we're back and we're better.
Not really bad.
We are not, but I guess we're really coming back because we started before. We started our channel before, but we didn't have a lot of time. I was working.
We also didn't know how
Yeah,
to do.
there was a lot of things we were more educated on. You know, we kind of had to learn more about it. But because we wanted to create better content, we don't just want to like create like dusty content. I want to say ghosty. But yeah, but we're back. So today we are going to do our first video and talk about one thing that you guys asked a lot about. Kind of want to make it a first video, right?
Why not?
Why not? So the big question of how did you guys meet?
You know. I'm gonna say it from my perspective because you always embellish. You know, you always cap, and so. The way that we met was, so I was working in the gym as a consultant, right? Mm-hmm. And it was about closing time. It was like what, 6, something like that. It was like 6 to 8, something like that. And it was about time for me to leave. And I was covering the front desk while the girl at the front desk uses the bathroom or something. And then she came back, and you signed in, and I was like, wait a minute, hold on, give me a second, hold on, what is this? I was shook. I was like, what? I've never seen anything like this. Right?
Anything like this?
Yeah, I've never seen a woman shaped like you.
Jeez. So it was a shape for you?
No, I mean I don't know you.
So it's a shape for you?
I mean, I've never seen anything like it. Like, what do you want me? Imagine seeing a giraffe and you don't know what a giraffe is. It's just like, wow.
So it was a shape for you?
Well, I don't know you, so I guess so. I guess it was you worked out so you can tell that you were in shape.
Right.
But it was like I had never seen anyone so in shape.
Right.
Like even like some of the powerlifters and like the other lifters in the gym. Did not look like that, right? So I was like, wow, this is crazy. I was like, I saw my coworker. I was like, what? Like, who is that? Oh, did you see that girl that walked by you? Who is that? And she goes, oh, that's Big Booty Judy.
And you thought it was my name.
Yeah, I was like, Big Booty Judy.
I was like, my name.
I was like, what? Is that okay? Whatever. He's like, oh, I think Damika knows.
Yeah, so a friend of mine that would like drag. She's like, she kept telling me to come to that gym for the longest. She's like, come to this location. It's better. It's a lot more space. It's a lot. You know, she like try to like brag about how there's a lot more machines and stuff. So that's an easy way to get me into a gym. You just gotta tell me that.
I mean, it was a pretty nice gym.
Yeah, you just gotta tell me there's new machines. There's better machines. That's it.
I mean, that was all false, but.
It was not better.
It was all false.
But I went there. I think that was my 4th time there.
I had never seen it.
I think it was my 4th time there.
That was my first time seeing it.
That day. I was just still trying out the gym yet. I was downstairs. It's funny. I was in there for 4 days and I really made friends with everybody in there. The guys that work upstairs were like so cool with me. Like they were training with me. The trainer was training me.
Right.
He was like, because I was like, I want to get a lot more stronger, and I've been working on it. He was like, oh, I got you. When are you gonna be here? I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be here.
You got lifting in high heels.
It was.
you did that.
Oh, I did do that. That was a while ago. But anyway, so he was like, okay, I got you. At that time, I was like, okay, it's gonna be late because that's when I leave work. And he's like, whatever you get in, just when I'm here, just let me know. So when I went in that day, he was there working out downstairs. I'm like, perfect. I went and grabbed the deadlift thing and I put it right next to him. I'm like, And he came over after he was done with his set, and he's like, "Oh, what you doing today?" I'm like, "I don't know." I'm like, I'm thinking of total body. He's like, "Okay, let's work on the deadlift first." And he had put like resistance bands on my
I think that's what you were doing.
yeah, that's what I was doing when he brought the resistance bands from the closet, and he's like, "We're gonna make this a little crazy." I'm like, "Okay, I like crazy." He added the bands, and he's like, "Step on it and get this work." And I think that's what I was doing when you passed.
Yeah, I had gone to co-worker. I was looking all over for her, and I found her, and I was like, "Your friend, could you tell me a little about her?" She's like, "What friend?" I'm like, "They called her Big Booty Judy." She's like, "Oh, got you."
Did you guys just all call me that? But
I didn't know what your name was. I was about to refer to you as Judy because they called you Big Booty Judy. I was like, "Hey Judy, I heard so many nice things about you." So
you never heard that term, Big Booty?
I had never known.
Wow.
Nah, apparently, I mean, you didn't even, they called you that behind your back.
Nah, they actually,
They called you that a few times?
yeah. That was him. What was him? The one that he talked to first.
Yeah.
That's the one I called Big Booty.
I was like, wow.
It's really sweet.
That's,
Like everyone in that gym was really nice. Like I really made friends there because I had one person that I knew, but I kind of like got to know everyone else. Like, especially the trainers because
right.
I'm a trainer as well. And back then I was just a trainer, and it was easy to relate to them. When I started, I used to train with a lot of guys in my previous gym I worked at, so it was like, ooh, yay!
Well, when I went down, how did I greet you?
You cried.
This is what I'm talking about. The cat. Here comes the cat. All right, Captain Planet. What happened? Please.
You were crying on the floor. You like, please, all these years. Yeah.
Right.
All of these years, these wasted years. Right. And I'm like, what are you talking about, sir? Right. And then you're like,
Yep. That's fine.
Oh, I'm crying. But no, that's not what happened. What actually happened was, this is the real part of the story. He had come downstairs with my friend. He brought my friend to beg me together.
I mean, I feel like if I didn't bring her, it definitely would not have gone well. If I didn't bring her, it definitely would not have gone as well as it did.
I don't know.
Because she was the bridge. You don't know me. I'd just be some other dusty dude in the gym saying hello. But because we have a mutual friend, I think maybe that may have, I got a little bit of points in it. I think so. I think even if it was subconscious and you didn't even know.
I probably was subconscious because I wasn't.
Because you looked at her, then you looked at me.
I was the one who was behind you.
You looked at her. No, I was next to her. I was
next to you.
Yeah, I was like, because you looked at her, then you looked at me, but I knew you looked at her like, D'Amica, again?
Well, again,
I knew you looked at her like, really? Like, seriously?
Because she had known, like, I told her already, I was like, at this point, I dealt with so many, like, douchebags, I'm just not interested. And it's funny, she had just set me up with some gear, let's not even talk about that. So I was like, no more, I'm good,
Right.
Good. I can find my own man. I just don't want to look for one right now.
Right.
So like I was in the stage of not looking. I was just focusing strictly on me. And I know that sounds cliche because a lot of women do that when they're like, they go through some shit like, okay, time to focus on me. But it was very important that I did that because it led me to where I am right now. Because if I didn't take that time to like build me, heal from whatever I was going through, we definitely would not be in the space we are right now.
I don't even think you fully healed, to be honest. I think it was just, you were like, you know what, I need something to grasp onto, if that makes sense. I don't think you were fully healed. I think it's, because literally what happened after showed that you did not heal. You know what I'm saying? Like, you explain. I would rather you give your perspective.
I feel like that should be a different video.
You think so?
Yes, it should be a different video. The story of how we almost ended.
Before it even started.
Before it even started. The story before we almost ended.
you needed was communication.
Yeah, that time I had right there was my time to actually fully heal, but you kind of interfere. Which was, it was a good interference, but I was focusing on that. I was no longer taking, especially men, I was taking men seriously. I was no longer taking men seriously. I just saw them as a bunch of toys. And that sounds bad because I feel like I was treated like a toy, and I was like, I'm not going to treat anybody, I'm not going to take anyone seriously right now, because if I do that, I'm going to treat them like a toy the same way. You know how they say hurt people hurt others? Others. I was in that stage where I feel like I could hurt somebody else in the process, so I'm like, I'm just going to stay away from people, because I might be that person that hurt other people, and I don't want to be that person. So during that process, I was good. I was doing good. And then
you were trying.
I was doing good.
Really good.
I was doing amazing. I was doing so much. I was in school. I was working. I was doing an internship. That's what.
You were trying to build.
And I was training people. So I was in school training people because I had my certification for training. I was like, I was freelancing training. I was training myself. I was training for myself. And I was also doing an internship while I was working. I was doing all these things together, plus running track. When I say I was tired, like I was 24/7 tired. I was telling Iris, I'm like, I should have just did drugs at that point, like because I was definitely on some drugs I didn't even know I was on.
Nah, I was in school. I was doing taxi.
You were doing so much.
You know what's funny? the one time that I actually got to sleep like a little bit, and I feel bad for was my barber. Like I felt so bad for this man because if I stood still, I was so tired. Like if I stood still for like more than 10 minutes, I'm not right in that spot. Like right in that spot, wherever I was at, I was about to knock out. You were kind of like the same.
I was fine though. It's funny. I wouldn't fell asleep when when I used to fall asleep. Do you know? No. Do you know when I used to fall asleep? It's not even when I got home. When I got home, I was mad. And when I take a shower, I'm good.
In the library?
I used to fall asleep. I've been studying. Not really. I would get distracted by falling asleep. No. I used to fall asleep when we went on track meets. I was like,
really?
Kimmy got mad videos of me like deep, my mouth open, like I'm just there. Amy got mad videos of me. I was just so, like that was because the cars, the movement was very smooth.
Right.
And I would just like, be gone. Is that your phone?
Yeah, let me go.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to keep talking. I'm gonna edit it out. I could just edit it out.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, so me falling asleep everywhere, I probably be, honestly, when I was tired, I probably should be falling asleep everywhere. I actually fell asleep in class. I still fell asleep in class, but I made sure I had somebody who I was getting the information I missed from. So let's say I missed, let's say the professor said something that I needed that was very important. I'd be like, hey, did the professor say anything that I missed? Just making sure. And she's like, were you in class? I'm like, shh. I could miss stuff too. But yeah, I was really, and the funny thing is I survived all of that. Like,
I was really tired. Like, I
survived that 4 years of just craziness. And I was exhausted. I don't even think I took a time.
My mom would be like, why you sleep so much? I'm like, maybe when I'm home, all I do is sleep.
I don't even think my parents understand as well. Like I sleep because, especially weekends on Saturday and Sunday, do not talk to me. Please. I would dive in. I'll be in the bed till like 5 p.m. And I'm like, nobody bothered me, and I would still get bothered.
Right.
But yeah, that was that. Like, so during that stage, I was like, I don't need no guy right now. I just need people to leave me alone, leave me in my peace, whatever peace I figure out, and settle in, leave me in that peace. But then he kind of interfered in that aspect. He interfered.
It was a full court shot.
Oh yeah.
That was like, it was a Hail Mary. I didn't know if it was gonna go in or not. But I was like, if I don't try, I'm gonna regret it.
Right.
Like I saw you and I was like, if I don't say something, like I'm better off saying something and getting nothing than saying nothing and getting nothing. I'd rather at least try. Huh?
Remember that guy, the nerdy guy?
Oh.
You don't remember it was actually really funny because the way he was like, oh, you got a date. Because he like, the funny thing is, he was beating around the bush the whole time. He would come and work out with me.
I'm not like that, I don't like that.
He beat around the bush the whole time. I figured it out, so I was like, I'm gonna just stop coming around the gym when he comes in. Because he would, when I'm working like that, what you doing today, and then he would jump in out of a certain, and then out of a certain, he's working with me.
I like to be, I've noticed that, at least with guys, when we're not direct,
you lose.
No, women have the ability to just essentially shut you down with no words. Yeah, just ignore you.
Yeah,
but if you go, hey, if you're direct, like give a direct question. Do you want to go out sometimes? Sometime I would like to see if there's anything that, literally anything that is direct. Right. That goes, hey, I enjoy your company, and I want to turn this romantic if possible. Right. If you say something direct like that, they have to answer yes or no, right? I do like you like that. I would like to build something with you, or no. It's really simple, but it saves so much time because I don't have to waste my time or effort into something that's not going to go anywhere, right. And then the woman also doesn't have to waste her time. Yeah, nobody has with a guy who she thinks is her friend when in reality he has ulterior motives. Yeah, I mean, that was the case. He was doing that. He was and I noticed that too. No. But I was like, that's none of my problem. Like, you don't see, I'm not entertaining it. You know, I would entertain it right when I was with him. Right. Because he would bring like, oh, we're going to this place after this. You want to come? I'm like, oh no, I have to go. First of all, I'm tired. I don't need to be going places after work, school, internship, fucking try practice, and then what? No, I'm good. Like when we first started dating, a lot of our time spent together was doing something that either one of us had to do. So we never met up just to meet up. Like we went out maybe on weekends, but that was a sacrifice. We went out on dates on weekends, and that was our resting time. Yeah, like the whole time the reason we got to spend a lot of time together was because you worked out, and I worked at the gym that you worked out at. So we were able to see each other, not always, but like maybe 3 times a week. Yeah, I even switched my gym because of him, because I was like, I mean, the gym I never wanted to go to now was like in there like after, like even on days that I didn't have to work, I'm like, let's just go to the gym. So that way I can see you. I would take extra hours. But that was I guess that was a win-win in that situation. We definitely, like I said, we're gonna tell you guys about what happened doing that almost before it became broken up. Like it almost, wow. Well, we're actually, you know what? It was our. I'm gonna let them decide. It was our. You'll give your perspective. Right. I'll give my perspective. Right. And then they can share their perspective. Alright, that would be the next video. We will explain exactly what happened. Honestly, I definitely feel there was a lot of misunderstanding there, but also a lot of me in my ways. No, I'm being very honest. No, I appreciate the fact that I'm being very honest. It was also me being in my way because I had dealt with something, and once I started sensing the signs or any sense of red flag, I was like, okay, this is not for you. You need to walk away because you don't want to I get invested pretty easy. Like I get invested in things. The moment I start feeling for things, I get super invested, and it's not just because I'm there. It's because my heart is already in that in that thing. You give your all to. Yeah, whenever when I decide on something, I give it my 100%. So it's like if I'm gonna give you my 100%, are you worthy of it? That was the question. And then when I started sensing all these little... You gotta save it. You gotta save it for the next video. Yeah, I'm like, when I started sensing all those little things, I was like... You can't, that's it. Can't give too much. Yeah, can't give too much, but you guys should look out for that video. It will be coming up. Soon, hopefully. But yeah. We'll see. So when he finished the story, so we can be done. Yeah, no, that was it. I saw her. I walked downstairs and said, hey, shorty, what's up? Nah, I would never. I said, hey, would you like to go out on a date? Maybe sometime? And then you said no. But it's massive, it feels so surreal. And then she said, no, right? You said no, phone number, right?
No, I said no. And I said no, but I didn't when I said no, your face was like, you look mad. Like, I said no, but I also said, because the thing is, at that time,
Oh yeah. Oh well.
like,
But then you were like, you can exchange.
We can exchange number because I personally feel like
you just got out of it.
I needed to not invest so much into a person. So like chatting with a person on the phone, trust me, I'm not gonna do the most. If I call you, it's because I care. If I don't call you, it's
I was on the same.
That definitely means that I don't care. That means you move on.
No, for me it was the opposite. I had a lot going on, and I wanted someone that was understanding of, like, because we were young, right? Like, we're still young, but we were young, and it was more like I wanted to build with someone something, right? But also independently. Like, I wanted my own space and time, right? And you have your own space and time, and then we have a shared space and time. That would have been ideal for me. But next time, we can't.
Yeah, next time, next story. But you didn't finish the story on what happened. You asked me how.
What happened?
And yeah, that's it.
After that it gets pretty. It gets to the bad part.
Yeah, it gets to the bad part.
Well, not really bad. It's more of a learning.
It was more of a learning
thing.
No.
Thing.
That was a moment. That's what. It was a learning moment. It was the moment that actually made us the way we are right now too, because that moment had to happen for us to be where we are. If we didn't have that moment, I feel like we would have been very rocky. I would have still been feeling the way I felt, and I would still be treating you the way I feel like you deserve it. Or not deserve it, but more of
I understand.
It's like, okay, I'm blaming you for something, but you didn't do anything. So it's like I wasn't. It was projection. Yeah. It was more projection because you didn't do anything, and I knew you didn't do anything. So like me doing that, and I realized that too. I was like, no, this is.
I think you realized it after, like in the moment, you were more like, okay, let's talk this through, and that's what happened.
Right. Yeah, it was the next day. The next day we chatted.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, but that was pretty much it.
It was pretty simple. I just said, hey.
Pretty simple.
I literally just said, hey.
Yeah, like, and we're gonna go more into that.
I like you.
Anyway, guys, so that was the end of that story. We both had learned so much since it's been 3 years.
Yeah,
it's been 3 years.
Yeah.
It feels like it was just yesterday that we like met each other. It still feels like that. I had people who told us that stop feeling like that, but it still feels like it, so it's a good thing. But it's been a really beautiful 3 years.
Yeah.
We are gonna share more about what happened. Like we already promised you. I'm gonna tell y'all more about what happened in that stage that we had. But it was literally over in a day. Whatever problem we had that time, it literally was gone in one day. We spoke about it. We both don't like competition.
What? Competition?
No,
confrontation.
Confrontation.
Yeah, I do not like confrontation.
Well, yeah, we both don't like confrontation. We don't. So I think that was a really good. That's one thing I enjoy about our relationship because it makes the whole thing more smoother. Like, and also like pettiness. I think I'm more petty than Aris. There's no petty going here, but I'm the petty one. I'm not proud. I'm not very proud of it.
We'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah, we will talk to you guys later. Anyway, guys, peace out. Good day.
Like and subscribe.
Please make sure you like, subscribe, and comment below what you would like to see more of, from our channel. Let us know what you would like to see. If it's fitness, if it's nutrition, we got you. We're also going to be doing a lot of traveling, and what else?
Yeah.
Like,
all right, good day.
Good day, guys.